figured that one out.
Well, his intelligence is 7, so you shouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah. I just barely beat you with an 8.
I'm going to start asking people what's going to happen.
Alright, so I saw I'm live. Do you guys want to check it?
Where are you posting it?
On YouTube.
On YouTube. What is the name of it?
It should just be called... Here, one sec.
Channel name.
Channel name.
YouTube.com/
channel name. You should post a link into the Discord.
Alright.
Where is Malaysia Flight 370, guys?
Well, it's probably in the water somewhere.
What if a massive solar storm hit Earth?
That would be bad.
That would be dead.
It'd be like it would be.
Yeah,
it'd be
makes
like
me ask why I'm living this life and why.
Okay. Well, first off, all the electricity around the world would literally, all electrical devices would literally disintegrate, fizzle, and then explode.
Are you a mad
Then we
lad?
burn to death. Will disintegrate. With literally all electrical devices. Fire department coming around my house somewhere. So I think that solar storm is happening early.
Okay, Chorus, you're asking around to see what kind of event this is, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
You kind of. I don't want to say stomp, but I think that's kind of how I picture your character. He stomps up to a middling Choltian human, and he kind of taps on his shoulder and says, what does he say?
Hang on. I'm going to type it.
Okay.
I'm with him, by the way.
Okay, you're just kind of following along, just kind of taking it all in. I think Darkhammer is too. Dost thou know what shall happen? The man turns and looks at you and says, "Aye, it's Wizard vs. Zombie Night."
Oh, heck yeah.
All of a sudden, in the center of a pit, you see a robed figure walking to the center and kind of like cheering, or like the crowd's like cheering for him and like throwing things towards him, and he's like basking in it. He's like bowing and he's laughing and he's kind of waving his hand at everybody.
Yeah, I got 10 gold on the zombies.
This you find a bookie and you make that bet, and you should know that that bet is it's a very common bet. It has a 1 to 2 odds. So if you're right, you get 15 back. So if you bet 10,
15 back.
Yeah, you get 15 back.
Cool.
So it's yeah, people are kind of expecting him to die. Yeah, but I mean they're cheering for him. They're excited for him to die.
I should have asked for the odds.
You should have. You could always make another bet.
Bet against myself.
You can bait this.
Should have betted on the wizard. He's gonna win.
If you want to change your odds, you can do so. Or if you want to change your bet, you can do so.
I'm voting for the wizard.
Okay, you change your bet. Okay, the odds are a little bit better for you. Let's see. It's what are good odds? I don't even know anything about odds.
Where you have
1,
is a better
3,
odd.
and 5 are all odd.
Thank you, Chris.
Welcome.
It is a. I'm sorry. So betting against the wizard was a 2 to 1. If you bet for the wizard, it's a 1 to 3 odds. So if you win, you get 30 back.
Yeah, you get 3 times what you wanted.
Alright, so I posted the link to the channel.
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, can you put it in the Roll20? I know it's. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure it is.
My. Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Just ignore about
And I can see it. It's working just fine. I turned off the volume though. It looks like it's about 10 seconds behind us though.
Okay.
It's fine.
Well,
That's okay.
yeah, that's
10
how it
seconds
works.
is good. That's all good. That way, if we say something, we can cancel it before it gets too bad.
Well, can we?
Well, yeah, it's fair.
Ooh, two
all right.
people are walking.
Am I really
Ooh,
that
it's
good
probably
at live
it's
streaming?
probably
Three
Luke
people.
and
Probably
someone else.
us.
Yeah, right.
Me, you, and Luke.
Oh, I have 3 watchers. All right.
First subscriber.
Subscribe.
Chris. Chris. Just they all look like nerds.
What a bunch of losers.
These guys all look like they're nerds.
A rather tall Choltian woman who's dressed in finery, or as finery as Choltians go. Very, very bright clothing, again, very baggy. She's wearing a very ornate headdress. And she shouts to you, or she shouts to the crowd, "And now we shall see
What?
if Orvis, this wizard here, can defeat the roving hordes of madness and death. Ha ha! I know what my odds are on. Good luck to you all." And she bows, and then all of a sudden,
It's right there.
all around
This
the
is
center
Leicester.
of the Colosseum, in the pit, 6 different gates go up, and out stomp about 12 zombies.
That's nice.
Orvis immediately starts preparing a spell, and he sends it directly into a pile of zombies, like a bunch of zombies that are coming towards him.
And they all die.
Not all of them. He blasts with a fireball and hits 3 of them, and they just are incinerated immediately.
Yes.
But there's still 9 more, and he is like this doesn't look good for him already. Like he's already trying to he has to dodge and duck and dive and dodge. You know, he's really not doing so hot.
Ducking and diving and weaving and bobbing.
But he casts a couple more spells, kills a couple more zombies.
Yeah. All right.
He does this thing.
Continue.
You guys just watching this happen?
Yeah. I have money on this.
Chorus is going to clap, and he's going to get so happy that he's going to want to join in. I'm going to ask people if I'm allowed to join them, to make other people happy, obviously.
Of course.
No.
They look at you kind of funny, and they say, "Why would you want to jump in there? There's zombies in there."
I'd love to give them a hug, you know? There's nothing wrong with being with the zombie.
You notice a lot of them are saying, "Yeah, kill him, yeah, kill him." It's kind of dark.
I'm gonna look at my good friend Aaron and say, "Hey, you want to help me out with with fighting these zombies?"
I mean, yeah, I got money on the wizard, so
If you help,
I'm
you
down.
probably don't get the money.
That's a very good point, Luke.
well, then no. Screw that guy.
Okay. He kind of seems to pull forth a very large effort, and he sets his staff out and blasts a large shock of lightning, and it hits 4 more.
Okay, so
but
there's 3 left.
As Darkhammer's keeping count for us, there's still 3 left, and he is looking bushed. He's tired. They're starting to box him into.
Cast 1 too many spells.
He's starting to
Chorus immediately jumps in there.
Chorus jumps in. Okay.
Oh. Oh dear.
What are you gonna do, Chorus? You land in the middle of this pit. It's about 8 feet down, in sand. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to take out one of my javelins because I don't want this guy to die. Who knows if he did anything wrong? He could just be a guy who was forced into this. You never know. I'm going to take out a javelin, I'm going to throw it, and I'm going to try and hit one of the zombies with it.
Roll me an attack roll.
Natural 1.
Wait,
That misses.
what if I
I'm going to
did
be screaming too
that
to try and get
hole
their
this
attention.
one of their feet?
Plus
Ooh,
6
he's
to your
being subtle
javelin.
about it.
Okay. Chorus, your javelin misses badly. It impacts into the side of the wall. Aaron, your mage hand manages to grip one of the ankles of the zombies and yank back just a little bit. It can't pull very much, but it pulls back just enough to put it off balance, and it falls into the ground.
Nice.
He's being sneaky about helping.
The other zombie, however, is going to tackle Orvis or Orvis and start chomping on him.
No, he's not.
He is.
Wait, what if I minor illusion a nice succulent woman for the zombie to eat?
You know what? Highs or lows?
Highs.
Okay. The one that just bit Oris turns and looks, but he's still interested in Oris. However, the other two see this illusion and start like approaching it and are excited about it. They're like growling at each other. They're excited.
Okay.
Still in this battle.
Oris is going to try and break free. He does. He pushes the zombie off. He's bleeding profusely from the throat area, but he's not dead, of course. He starts to stumble around. He's got his hand on the wall. He grabs the javelin and tries to pull himself up, but he is weak as crap, so he falls on the ground. Chorus, what are you gonna do?
Come on.
I'm gonna tell him, rest there. I've got this. I'm gonna take out my longsword now. I'm gonna run up to the zombie that was on him, and I'm gonna attempt to try and stab it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you do. Roll me an attack, damage roll.
12. I did max damage.
Wow. Okay. Your longsword bisects this zombie. He just falls apart in your feet. And yeah. Okay. Very good.
The other two are still hobbling over to the...
By the way, you should know the crowd is booing at this point. Like, they're not happy. They're like, oh, that's crap. He was going to die. Dang it. Rah! Rah! Okay. Yeah, Dark Hammer's also up there booing. Okay. Aaron, you going to do anything else?
I am... So, have they, like, broke illusion yet? Like, have they touched it? Have they reached it?
Yes.
Okay. So, that means they've...
Yeah, one of the zombies, like, passes through it and is, like, confused by this.
Okay. What if I created another one? Do that? Action.
Create another illusion. One of the zombies is really interested by that illusion. The other one turns and sees Chorus and starts shambling towards Chorus and tries to take a swipe at Chorus. Oh, but he misses awfully and swings and falls down at Chorus's feet. Chorus, what would you like to do?
Okay, at this point, does he really need to take an attack thing? Just stab it?
No, he can just coup de grace it, but maybe he doesn't want to.
Just, of course.
Chorus, he kind of looks like he needs a hug.
Wait, who looks like they need a hug?
The zombie at your feet.
Oh. I'm gonna hug him.
Oh god. Okay. Can you paint the picture for us, Chorus? How do you hug him?
Well, I think that this right here should tell you how I'm gonna hug him.
Yeah.
I give him the lovely hug of death.
Oh gosh, wow.
I'm gonna start squeezing him as hard as I can. That's gonna be my lovely hug.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a damage roll.
This is so nervous.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to roll a dice.
You start squeezing his body, and it starts to crack. His ribs start to crack. It starts to fall apart. He tries to bite at your neck, but his mouth kind of bounces off your armor. And he's just a weak zombie. He ends up falling apart at your feet and just crumbles to the ground. The last zombie sees this and also comes at you.
My AC, by the way, is I think I put it on my character. It's 19.
Oh, why is your AC 19?
I'm in defense. I chose a defense thing. It might be 17 because I don't know if I have my shield up or not. I probably don't.
What is your class?
What
I'm a paladin who's going down the defense route, and I have a shield, so I get a +2, and defense gives you a +1. So my AC is 19.
What
kind of mail are you wearing? What kind of armor?
Chainmail. It gives you 16 armor. Then you get +1 because I'm going down defense, and I get +2 because I'm using a shield.
Yeah. Well, are you actually using the shield right now?
I said that's why it might be 17.
It's fine. He rolled a 3, so don't worry about it. I mean, it's not something you guys argue about it, but I mean, he rolled a 3, so.
He gets water.
Zombie misses you and kind of plays it off. He tries to walk toward Orvis.
Oh no, that is not happening.
I'm going to hold on real quick. I'm just gonna pull his foot again.
The zombie falls on the ground.
Yeah.
The power of magic.
These zombies are
It's
crap.
The Walking Dead all over again.
What are you gonna do, Chorus?
Is this guy laying on the ground?
The zombie?
Yeah,
The zombie's laying on the ground, right?
Zombies on the ground. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my sword with 2 hands, and I'm going to try and behead him.
Okay.
I'm
Nice.
pretty sure I have a good hit. I have a good area that I could hit.
Wait.
So-
What?
I'm assuming that since he's laying on the ground, I should be able to hit him pretty easily with my sword, right?
Are you gonna do it?
Yes, I'm going to try and decapitate him if I can.
You have to.
And the dice will be a D10 because I'm using it with 2 hands.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he's on the ground. He's a zombie. You hit him really hard. His head goes flying off and spirals up into the crowds, and they start batting it around like a beach ball. It's very exciting. Except for
I'm going to start trying to
against
see if they'll cheer for me. I'm going to like punch my hand up into the air and see if I can get them to start cheering for me.
I'm gonna go
Performance.
collect my 30 gold.
Oh, okay. You have it up pretty well. There's some people who are excited for you. There's some people that are excited for you. Like it's not a lot.
I'm going to collect my 30 gold.
Yeah, surely. Yeah, they didn't see you take part in it. They didn't know that Chorus was with you. So yeah, no worries. You get 30 gold. They're pretty pissed about it. Like, let me clarify. Like, they're mad that they have to give you gold for someone interfering with horrible physical death. Dark Hammer, high or low?
God.
Hi.
You do not start a wave, and you look like a fool.
Hold on, let me roll charisma first.
Well, okay. I mean, you do it first, and no one does it with you, and you're like, no, come on, guys, it's gonna be super sweet. Do what I do. And when you say this, everyone's like, oh yeah, okay. Whoever this guy is, he's got a great idea. And they all start doing it, and the wave just keeps going around and around and around the Coliseum. Heck, they stay there for several more hours just doing the wave. Like, they're not even anyone fighting anymore. It's just the wave can't. Like, people are exhausted. They want to go home, but the wave won't stop. It's awful.
At this point in time, seeing the wave.
Boris is going to.
This was at this point that Dark Hammer realized he made a mistake.
He did not make a mistake. He is glad he saved this man's life. He's going to pick him up, he's going to hug him, and in the process, he's going to be using lay on hands and heal him for 5 health.
Okay. Okay, he gets 5 health back. His neck wound closes up a little bit, but he's still, like, pretty weak.
I'm going to try and carry him around and keep him safe. If I can bring him to, like, a safe place, you know?
Do we
like a
gain
hospital,
any
potentially.
experience?
I'm imagining you guys are carrying around like a little baby. Like he's.
It wouldn't be much for Chorus. My strength is 18.
Okay. You. Yeah, bridal style. You carry him up into. There's like an exit. Sorry. There's like a gate that he came through that obviously the zombies did not. You take him through there, and there's like a rest area and stuff like that.
Right.
Each of you, for your various actions in this little segment, earn 100 XP each. Jonathan, I was incredibly impressed by your rain watching. Please take 100 XP.
Yeah. I'm controlling the weather, boys.
No,
Let's
that's not
go.
true at all.
There it is. Only happen when
How
I'm
much does
settling-
it take to level up?
300. So you guys have about 100 more to your level.
200 from last session, 100 from last session. Now we gain an extra.
Oh,
Wait,
do we?
We got 100
Yeah,
from
we
last
gained
session.
100 at the end.
We
But
did?
you guys
Oh.
left before he said that.
Oh.
Need 100.
Probably level
So
up
I have
before you
200?
report Nyanzaru.
Yeah,
Each of
so
you should have 200
some-
XP.
Alright, I'm going to keep this guy with me. I'm not going to let anybody come near this man unless he says that it's alright. I'm very protective with my 7 intelligence.
I think it's important to know that this man is incredibly embarrassed by what just happened. Like, he thought for sure he could do this, and he got his butt kicked because he's a wimp. And he didn't realize that. So, I think that... You know what, Chris, highs or lows?
I'll take highs.
It's always your downfall, Chris. Let's be honest.
He shall become one of us, brother.
Well, it would have if he said lows, but he didn't. So, he offers you a bag filled with clinking coins, and he says, "I really appreciate this. I'm good." And he kind of wiggles until you have to let him down, and then he tries to walk away.
Oh, so okay. I guess I have a bag of coins. How much is in this bag of coins?
It's 15 silver and 2 gold.
All right. I'm gonna give him 10 silver. I said I don't need all of this. You can keep that.
He very quickly makes it disappear, and walks away.
All right.
Okay, what do you guys need to know? I assumed Yanti and Yofang went back to the inn. Is there something else you guys wanted to do, or is that incorrect?
I'm still gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try and look around for more guides now. I'm wandering around. I'm gonna ask, "Hey, is there any guides that are willing to show me around? Show me around Cholt?"
Yeah. You know what? As you're kind of doing this, out of the shadows, two tabaxi kind of wave you over to him into kind of a darkish corner, and they say to you, "I hear you're looking for a guide. My name is."
Well, yes, I was shouting that out.
Yes, you were shouting that out.
Yeah, I was pretty obvious about it.
Yes. Well, I am River Mist, and this is flask of wine. I can probably help you with this for a fee.
Well, of course. I wouldn't expect you to help me for free.
Well, of course not. But I'll tell you what. Rather than, well, you should know this. We do not bow to Jobal's demands. We don't pay him. Instead, we are happy to serve you as your guides for only 4 gold pieces a day, with no payment up front.
I like that.
Or, even better, we will happily take an equal share of the treasure we find.
Force is going to think this over.
What's that?
Is there any kind of background thing that I can get for them, or do I have to question before I get anything like that?
You question a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to do an insight check to see if these guys are actually just trying to steal from me.
No.
Jesus Christ.
These guys are, let's see here, how do I describe these guys?
What?
They're not trying to steal from you per se, but they're super, super shifty and shady.
Oh.
Okay. I will.
Force is going to say, so, tell me, what exactly are you after, other than just gold? I would like to know more than just that.
Give me 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, because Faxi don't really care too much about money. They care about the...
No. Wrong thing. That is not what I meant to do.
Care about their precious.
Well, because you are asking, I will tell you this. We are after a man who holds a very, very powerful magical artifact.
Does this man happen to be a wizard who wanted to fight in the Colosseum and he had a giant staff of some sort?
Oh, no. Orvis, he's a fool. Not him. Flask of wine says, no, not him. River says, no, the man we're looking for has a ring of ice-cold winter. We're looking for him.
Does his name happen to be Bilbo Baggins?
No, not Bilbo Baggins. Flask of wine says, not Bilbo Baggins. River says, we know no one by that name. No, we're looking for someone by the name of
He has ice on his wrist.
What'd you say?
We're looking for someone by the name of Artis.
Artist.
I wonder if this is that.
Artist.
In my bio real quick that I'm going to try and look for this man named Artis. And I'm going to
Artus, Artus.
I'm with him. Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Can I? Is there
Artus? I'm sorry.
Can I do like? This is gonna sound weird, but like a history check on this artist to see if he's like well known.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you don't know him, Ice Stone.
Oh wait. Oh no. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
No, that was your role, Ice Stone.
Siri has got nothing. Dang you,
Right.
Siri!
There we go.
He is not on the iPhone web or the Ice Stone web.
It's
Is that
Siri.
better?
It's Siri.
You've already rolled for it. I'm not giving you another roll for it.
What? No.
Yes. Yes.
Roll the Ice Stone.
The Ice Stone.
That's his name there.
I like Googled him and I couldn't find him, and then I was like, oh, I remember.
No, it's Stugel.
I know the brother who need to show the way.
No.
Do you know the way?
Yes, I know
I
the
do
way,
not know
brother.
the way.
I showed Mr. Christensen the way.
It's ridiculous.
Oh.
I know the way.
I'm going to say to is it River the one that's more chatty?
Yes, River's the one who's chatting.
I'm gonna say, so this artist. Will you tell me a little bit about him before I do anything to go and get him or get
Yeah, he
help
likes
you
to
find
paint a
him?
lot. He's actually a really nice
Well,
guy, but
I will tell you this. He's a very dangerous man who's very, very capable.
of painting some bomb-ass pictures.
Heck yeah.
His name is
He
Being
is.
Artist.
very vague.
Tapestry to catch him.
Would you mind telling me where he is?
This I do not know. I do know he's on Cholt, which is why Flask and I are here.
Flask.
Brother, let me show you the way to him.
I don't like it.
Will you help me find him? I will help you find him, but I will need your guidance to look for him.
Well, of course, we will help you find him. He has some business that we need to attend to with him.
Alright, I like business.
Yes, indeed. He is our friend.
Oh, okay.
Friends? I
Roll
love
an
making
insight
friends.
check on that one.
The backseat doesn't even care.
Chorus, you think they're probably telling the truth?
Also, can I get an inspiration point for what I did earlier? I was following my character.
Which one? Which?
Whenever I went into the Coliseum to save the man's life.
You know what? I will give you an inspiration check, but it's not for the Coliseum. It's for the street urchin before the pickpocket.
Oh, because of the embarrassment, or because I tried to help him, or a bit of both.
But yes, you can have inspiration.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to put in your journals River Mist and Flask of Wine.
Okay.
I'm not suspicious of these two at all.
It's not Stone Google. It's Dougal.
That makes sense.
That doesn't sound right.
Fine. Stone Goal.
I don't like. Fine. Stoogle.
Own.
Okay.
Oh, I like Stone Goal. That's better.
What?
naming any parts of my stone.
Oh, I'm also going to ask him, do you know of a what are they called? What are these guys again? What is the race? Tabaxi. Do you know of a Tabaxi named, do you know of a Tabaxi named Yanti, by any chance?
They look at each other for a minute and say, we knew of a Yanti. Yes. Flask
Were you
says,
friends with him by any chance?
Yeah, Yanti. Friends? No. Acquaintances? Yes. Yes, we inhabited the city together in our formative years.
Alright. Seems legit. Oh.
Okay.
What?
Aaron, if you keep changing your name, what we're gonna do is we're not gonna listen to your rolls.
Yeah. We just do this. No, I'm not gonna stop it.
Okay. Chorus, what else are you gonna do? Do anything else? You gonna ask anything else to him?
Well, of course, he's going to. He's going to be like, hey, do you mind if we set out to go and find this guy?
You want to go right now?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Well, we could actually. Hey, I'm gonna just do this for myself to see if my character would think it over. Okay, he's gonna think it over. He's gonna say, "Well, I have some friends here. One of which is Nyanti." He winks at them. I can show you. They might be interested in helping us.
Well, the wave is still going, Darkhammer. Yes.
The power of the wave.
They look at each other and say, "Tell you what, we will meet you at." Where do they want to meet you? We will meet you at Turyiki's Anchorage Gate tomorrow. If you have interest in us guiding you, meet us there then.
Can you say that in American real quick?
Yeah. Meet him at the. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Meet him right there.
Thing.
All right. At what time tomorrow exactly?
Why don't you meet us before first bell? And you know that's breakfast.
What is the school?
Shut up. Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's
rude.
first period, Jimbo.
Hurt?
I'm gonna go. I can look for the others.
Wow, that was a shame.
That was impressive.
Cast that right there.
They smashed through a wall, man.
Oh.
No, I just lowered the range.
Oh,
Even a natural 1 gives me a crit.
gotcha. Okay, what did you say, Chorus?
I said I'm gonna look at Aaron. I'm gonna say, shall we go look for our friends and see if they want to help a friend in need?
Yeah, real quick though, I'm gonna go rob someone. Of like if they're all Kevin.
You just
No,
Gentlemen,
I don't
good
say that
paladin.
to you. I don't say that to you. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I just need to go pick up some stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go. Just wait for him. I say I'll be here.
All right. I'm gonna go over here by like 19 and hop on this house.
Okay, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, man,
That worked out well the first
He's
time.
gathering
Oh.
ingredients.
are you trying to pull a Jonathan?
No, he's gathering ingredients.
It's been raining this entire time. No one's gotten wet so
This is
far.
ridiculous. Okay.
Oh my
Aaron,
gosh.
You try and climb up this wall and you fail, and you try and climb it up again and you fail,
God.
and you're now laying in the dirt and the mud and the rain, and it's awful.
Okay,
No.
but
You can't. No, you're not
Don't worry
stealthy
about
about it. Like people see you.
Like tries walking
Just go home.
slowly. Get
Go home.
You're still trying to climb this one wall.
This
Man,
wait,
Listen
but
to-
is it funny? No.
very old man walked by.
The
Go home,
first-
little
the
girl.
first one was funny. The second one was sad. The rest of them are very sad.
But I make it.
Man walks by and just says, "Go home, little girl."
Okay. Yeah, sure. You make it.
All right, I'm gonna.
I want you
I'm
to
gonna-
know, like, that took you a long time. Like, your character
Yeah.
was up there
I've
trying to
tried.
climb this thing for a while. Actually, highs or lows?
Oh no. Highs.
Never go high.
It has to be high at some point, guys.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
11. It was high.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, never go high.
Okay, let's go back to Jonathan for now. Jonathan, you're still on the wall? Or on the
Yeah.
roof?
Yeah, I'm on the wall. Woo. By this time, he started absently singing, and he starts singing a melody that he taught him from being in the village and listening to all the other children sing it after a while.
So down from Port Nyanzaru?
Not Port Nyanzaru, but from the town that he grew up in.
Oh, okay.
Next to.
So this is not a local song. This is a faraway song. Is that accurate? This is a song from a distant land.
Yes.
Okay. As you sing, the rain seems to peter out. It's just a little drizzle now, and it's dark now. Like it's actually dark. And because of the rain, there's not much light out anymore. There's lightning flashes happening in the distance, and in one of those lightning flashes, you see the figure of a woman who has settled down beside you and is listening to you sing.
Is without really trying to freaked out, he's going to try and see if he can recognize or feels in the corner of his eye, like without letting the person know that he knows they're there.
Okay. You see one of the guides that you met in the downstairs. It's Iku sitting next to you.
Iku is that lady.
Is that one of the ones that we ruled out?
It's one of the ones you guys ruled out. Yes, it is.
Knowing that it's Iku, one of the guides, Jonathan is going to stop singing and he's just going to go,
hey,
listen to my song, or is it for some other matters?
Quincy.
Well, my visit here is twofold. One, you do have a beautiful singing voice. Roll an insight check. Is she lying or not?
Insight.
She's trying to butter you up.
Terrible.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Could be, could not be.
Can't tell.
She says to you, I feel we have not had a proper introduction. My name is Iku.
Jonathan
Go ahead.
started talking to her. He tried to hide his thing. He's trying to hide it from her so that way she can't see it.
What is it? By the way?
It's the glass chess piece.
Okay. She makes no indication whether she saw it or not. She says to you, you and other members of your group seem to be searching for someone to guide you through the forests. I have spent many days traveling these forests. Maybe I can be an assistance to you. This is Iku.
Okay. I kind of lost track of who we're talking about.
It's
Okay.
you pay no matter what.
Just know this. You will find others that will try to trick you, will try to coerce you with promises of other things. But of course, I only mean for good. And I know not what your quest is, but I have a sense of goodness about you and the big green one.
Yeah. Jonathan's going to insight this.
Okay. She seems to be genuine.
By the big green one?
She's talking about Chorus.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I thought. Or is he green?
I'm greenish.
Jonathan is just going to at this point he's just
Well, I will also tell you this. I know of a place where we can learn information about where we need to go, where you might need to go if you're in search of guidance in this quest.
Jonathan is going to look up at the stars and look down and out at the forest.
I just caught the looking down and out at the forest. What else are you saying? What else did you say?
He said,
you look down, you look at the forest.
Jonathan looks up to the stars and just pauses for a minute and then looks down to the forest.
She says to you, I won't lie to you. I do have an ulterior motive for asking for your help.
Look directly straight into her eyes, as serious as he can be.
Say leave? Did you say leave? Is that what you said?
And what might that be?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm catching the tail end of your sentences. She says, she says, you can roll intimidation if you like. You don't need to though.
He's not trying to be intimidating. He's trying to be serious.
Sure.
This is serious time. Don't bring your fluffy kitten.
Would like to right an imbalance created by an evil witch named Nanny Poo-Poo.
Nanny Poo-Poo. Okay.
See.
And what is the imbalance that she has created?
She killed the people of Umbala.
Who? What now?
Once.
She killed the people of Umbala.
What Umbala is?
He doesn't know what Umbala is, but based on what it could either be a group of people, like a nation of people, or it could be a city or town.
Is going to try and think for a minute. I'm guessing either it's something along your past, or
it's on the map. Okay, Mbala.
Land.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
Did you ask her a question? I'm sorry.
I'm going to guess that maybe it's probably something from this land, a place or tribe, or be connected to your past. Otherwise, I don't see any reason why you would really care.
Well, I do care for the people of this land, and this was a town that was completely decimated by that hag. I just wish to right the wrongs. If you can help me do that, I will help you for free, no charge. I will cover my gift to oh Jesus, what was his name?
Whatever his name employer is.
I will cover the gift to Jobel.
Jonathan is going to look back out to the forest, and he's going to go. He says, "Jay, trust my party members might not all agree with me. I do believe that you are being just in your meaning. We'll see what I can do.
I
to be alone.
Understand.
If you don't mind.
Please consider it. Please try and convince your mates. I could use assistance in this matter. This is not something I can deal with by myself. I appreciate your time. I will leave you to your contemplation." She seems to fade into the darkness.
Jonathan assumes that she's like gone. He's gonna start back up on the song where he left off.
Let's go to Yanti and Yofang. What you doing?
Sitting on the big chain at the edge, watching all the water die.
Oh, okay. So you're okay. So you're down.
Yeah,
which,
like I did as a child when I was born.
Okay, so you're sitting there. Yofang, what are you doing?
I honestly don't know what to do.
Would you like to go back to the Thundering Lizard? Would you like to stay with Yanti?
The balance to stand on a chain.
Yeah, follow the crazy cat walking on a chain.
in the water right now. So you might be sitting on on some of the rungs that are not all the way in the water right now, but it's sunken so ships can get through. It's only raised in dangerous times.
I don't know. You could try and follow in the steps of Jonathan and try and jump on a roof, like a little certain halfling.
That currently the entire Coliseum is now watching after they are done with the waves.
No, the waves are still happening. It was a natural 20. Those people are going to die.
They're gonna die there.
A massive amount of people died today. How did they do? They waved themselves to death.
I'm gonna see if I
You
can
could expect them to die from the zombies.
Did I stop the wave?
You can stop the wave. Hey, stop this!
No,
This
no.
is crazy already.
I said, hey guys, there's some weird, like,
It's not supposed to last this long.
No, let me finish.
What are you doing?
Let me finish. So, I heard there were some people who ran to the Coliseum and they're like, hey guys, there's some crazy dude trying to climb up a wall. And so I shout that out, and with my 20 charisma, everybody follows me.
Okay. Yeah, some people see Aaron trying to climb a wall, and it's poorly done. It's poorly done.
Sorry, what? An entire Coliseum
It's
watching him?
hysterical.
Not everybody, but like a lot of
They
people. Like,
don't see me.
You already rolled your stealth.
You rolled.
Yeah,
You rolled.
like 4
yourself.
times.
I don't remember that.
Dude,
Yeah, I
it's
can
in
You
the
rolled it
law.
4 times.
I have it on video, guys.
In the law.
That was an
I think-
accident. I accidentally clicked that.
No,
I
you
think
didn't.
Aaron.
This was my
Like-
legit.
Don't believe this. I pull an
Okay.
insight.
And you
No.
see that
The
I'm
only thing
definitely
you
telling
really
the
need to
truth.
do is roll the fourth wall breaker slap.
Need those.
Anyway, so now that
Okay.
I've gotten everybody out of the wave, I think we should go and hire a ship if we're going to be sailing around.
Well, it's pretty
You
dark.
don't
You guys
know
haven't
that.
come back together and actually.
No,
talked
we
about this yet.
haven't.
There's a lot of
We're
information.
gonna
you guys
meet
have not
at the
shared.
Thundering Lizard.
Alright.
Darkhammer doesn't know that yet.
That was a meta thing. That's why I
it's
typed
late.
it.
It's getting pretty dark. Like it's still rainy. It's storm just passed. It's late. It's dark. You guys have been out and on the move in this city pretty much all day.
Yeah, I'm going back to the tavern.
You are all tired.
And as I said earlier, I'm gonna hire a room. Or rent a room.
Okay. Cool.
How much
Being
is...
used to sleep in the forest and outside, he's just gonna sleep on the roof for tonight.
Okay.
How much is a room?
I
He's gonna start this-
gathered them all so we can discuss our plans for tomorrow. Because there are stuff that pertains to in the morning.
Jonathan, because I ain't using that meta knowledge.
Course is going to try and stop all of you from like going immediately to your room or whatever. And he's going to say, "Hey, I met some people that said that they want to find a friend of theirs, and I'm pretty sure they'd be willing to guide us around if we can find their friend. If we can help them find their friend, they're willing to help us do this."
Wait, where's Jonathan?
He's upstairs. He's on the roof. We're not including him.
That.
Yeah.
Wait, he has important knowledge.
He has very important knowledge.
Yeah.
He has like the thing that we already know we can do. Because literally,
Yeah.
Mbala is marked.
Well, he should
I
be
think
here
it's
then.
safe to say that Jonathan probably.
I think
came
it's
down
like
to check
10.
on you guys.
Like a 10.
Jonathan,
To
if
say
we
Jonathan
take,
what?
this is meta. If we take the river west, it should lead close to Mbala, and it's like 1, 2, 3 days to Mbala.
Well,
And then we don't have to pay a single coin to her.
Yeah, I'd say let's
Okay.
just go with
remember, I
Mbala.
gotta go drop that thing off at Brennan's house.
First off, who's Mbala? I thought this was Eku we're talking about.
Eku
No,
wants to go to
Mbala
Mbala.
is a town.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Oops.
Now you guys have to find Jonathan to figure this out, though.
Yes, I go and look for Jonathan. I especially check roofs, because I think that's where he'd be.
He
Well,
has...
Course,
Jonathan?
he said that he'd help these people out, so he's going to help them out regardless.
I feel like there's a good chance that someone saw him go up the stairs. Like, ask him about it. So, or ask someone about going up the stairs, how to get on the roof. I feel like Yofeng might have asked. Like, might have saw this happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you guys might know where he's at.
I was gonna head up to the roof anyway, because I like roofs.
Okay. The other way,
bartender,
the other thing you
any,
could say is that you guys heard him singing.
So I guess I ask how to get onto the roof. And
Aaron, are you coming back to the inn, or are you just kind of putzing?
Well, I will after I look at what kind of ingredients is up here.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
is the vacuum sound back?
No, it's fine.
No.
Nope.
Okay, but I feel like that should be an investigation check. Just no.
That'd be more of a nature check.
DM says DM go.
Yeah.
You find some leaves that some like brown leaves on a stem that look like they could be useful. You recognize them as manga leaves.
Okay.
That have healing properties.
Oh heck yeah! I'm gonna snatch those.
You get enough for about 2 doses.
All right. So now I have 4 health potions.
They're not health potions. They're a little bit more than that. But I'll walk you through that shortly. Basically, you wouldn't know that, so never mind.
Wait, why? I'm an alchemist.
Oh, you are an alchemist. Okay. You know that if you heat these manga leaves, they turn into a liquid, and if you drink the liquid, you can earn health back, but you can't drink more than 1, otherwise you will go unconscious.
Oh, sick.
So, kind of like
Literally.
alcohol berserk.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Steroids.
Okay. Yo Feng, you enter. You enter onto the top of the building, the roof of the Thundering Dragon. You hear the very loud boisterousness of the tavern common room below, and you hear the soft singing of Jonathan up in a corner of the roof. What would you like to do?
Jonathan, see her?
Roll me a perception check. Well, I guess the question is, Yo Feng, are you trying to be stealthy?
I don't think he would. He just said he's gonna sit on the roof. Guy.
Not trying to be stealthy, but
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you see her, Jonathan.
He's gonna immediately stop singing and try and hide the thing that he has.
Okay.
A glass chess piece is hard to hide.
Well, maybe he's got a pocket to put it in.
Kind of where he
That's
grabbed
a
it
real
from.
big pocket.
A small chess piece. It's not that big.
A chess piece is rather large. Chess piece. Pretty
I
big.
actually have a glass chess set, and the pieces are like pretty small, like as big as my pinky. So you pretty much enter a roof, seeing Jonathan, and then Jonathan notices you stop singing immediately and try and hide something in his pocket.
okay. I greet you kindly. We're waiting for you downstairs.
All right.
Ask about our mission.
Right then. Jonathan will get up and he'll start to down the roof. Stairs.
Would you prefer if I follow you or lead?
Jonathan just like letting you do what you want. He just got up and went straight to the door.
I'll follow
Left
as
you up
always
here.
then. I'll follow like I usually do.
Okay, you all meet down in the Thundering Lizard. Has everybody made it back? Aaron, you're back?
Yeah.
Okay. You managed to find a booth, and you sit down and have a conversation.
I'm going to tell them about River Mist and Flask of Wine. I'm going to tell them how they have a friend that they need to look for, and that they asked me to help them. And I'm obligated to do this. This is something that I must do, and I want my friends to come along and help me with this.
Actually, I need you guys to roll me a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good.
Hey, terrible.
Yanti, you see, do you guys remember Zendala? You remember who she is?
Zendala.
She's the one with the pseudo-dragon.
Oh, yes, her.
Zendala. Yes, her. You notice her over by the bar. With Summerwise.
It's not important right now.
Indeed. Chorus, are you speaking loudly or quietly?
Well, Chorus, he doesn't really care.
Yeah,
let's roll. Odd is he's speaking quietly if it's odd, and even he's making sure that everybody can hear it. He's making sure we can all hear it.
All right. How do you introduce Flask and River?
I say, dost thou know of thine? I'm just gonna skip all that. But I was walking in the street and I came across these two tabaxis. The one was named Flask of Wine and the other was River Mist. They asked me if I could help them find a friend, and they said they could also guide us around this. They could also guide us around Cholt, and it'd pay less than anybody else.
Just a reminder, they offered to take payment, or they offered to take an equal share of the treasure you find. Either or.
Yeah. They'd also take some of the treasure.
I know them. We
Absolutely
together back when I was young.
Good. That's the more reason that we should trust them. You met them. See?
He's just gonna put one arm on the table and just go, these sound like a bunch of thieves to me.
Hey, you're insulting me now.
Hey,
I'd go regardless.
Chorus, do you say their friend's name?
I do.
You say they're looking for artists?
Yeah, looking for artists.
Okay. Yanti, when he says the name artist, you see Zendala perk up, and she turns and looks straight at Chorus for a minute, and kind of starts inching her way closer. But like,
is my perception of 15 notice?
No.
Mm-mm.
I wave her over and say, Zendala, if you're interested, just come over here.
She comes over, and she says, I heard you say artist. Did you say someone's looking for him?
Why, yes, I did.
Do I recognize the name artist, or is it not from?
No, it's not something you recognize.
Jonathan is going to look over at Zendala and say, "Do you know him?"
Yes, he's my father. Artist is my father. That's the man we're looking for.
Oh, good. I have some friends that wanted to find him.
What is that?
Jonathan, hand to his face and just go, "You idiot!" And he's directing this towards Chorus.
My friends wanted to find your father.
Yeah, I do too. But let's not take your friends. let's they don't seem. I don't think they seem like bad guys. We just
do I know their personalities from those kids? Or...
You know, Yanti, you remember that
Don't worry, guys.
They're trying to get a step
I was
up
checking
in
them out whenever I was talking to them.
And they're kind of shady.
They seem like people. They're trying to get out of the thieves' life, and I think that we can help them with this.
I'm gonna smack his face and go, "You just know."
Can I tell if it was his malicious intent when they get an item or something, or no?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You know that usually they'll sell stuff, and I mean, of course, they're tabaxi. They're not. Their goal is to.
We get items. We like items. We get rid of items.
Exactly.
I go. They're trustworthy. If anything, they're just gonna get rid of whatever they want after a while.
So Jonathan looks over to Nyanti and goes, "If what he's saying is true, and that they'd either take half the price of what we find,
or
equal
share. It's
less.
not half.
take an equal share.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, so I got like
if
50
there's
gold
6 of
coins
you,
out of like so
and you
much.
add them, you would divide the treasure by 8 and 8s, and they would get 2 parts of it.
And then goes, what if they find the gold first and then try and con us out of it?
Oh, they'd never do that. They're nice people. I met them
They
before.
actually don't focus on your gold. They focus on your knowledge or what they're actually infatuated. They have an interest in this guy, so they're not going to be paying too much attention to the money.
Jonathan, at this point, is just going to look at you all and go, quite frankly, I don't really trust anyone in this town or anywhere at all. Him, he's already in a bunch. Jonathan looks towards
Zendala.
Zendala, and he goes, if they're looking for your father, and your father's already in trouble, it's probably for something worse.
No.
We should take them if we're looking for him.
I'm going to look at Zendal, and I'm going to say... Sorry. Well, maybe we could all work together to find your father.
Jonathan, perception.
Oh,
Jonathan. Perception?
Just Jonathan, yes.
Perception.
Wow.
Okay, never mind.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't. Okay, so Chorus, your argument is to take both, take them all.
Yeah,
right?
we could do them both. These guys want to find her father, and she wants to find her father.
I should be clear about something for you guys. Taking a guide is not exclusive. Just because you take one doesn't mean you can't take another one.
To get to that, actually.
Does it help? That's the question.
It might. It depends on what it is. Actually, I was about to get to that, really. Jonathan looks towards the group and he goes, I believe we should have more than one guide, though.
In case one dies.
I know that because in case one dies, God. Morbid much. Jonathan goes, actually, I believe we should have more than one, just in case if something does happen, as if we need to split up the party, which would probably not be smart. But still, in case if we have 2 ways we need to go and we don't know which, and both guides are saying opposite directions, one and the other takes the other, and we can then determine which is better that way.
Well, I'm already sure that my friends they'll definitely help us. There's nothing wrong with them. They're fine.
Guys with the
You're talking about, Yachi just mentioned, yeah, they're my personal friends. They try anything, I'm going to make them pay for it.
But Jonathan holds out a hand. It'd be smarter to have multiple. That way, if one knows something and the other doesn't, we're not half of the information down.
Then who do you suggest we take?
A chat earlier with
Iku.
Yeah, I did have a chat earlier with Iku, and she did say that she was willing to have no payment and that she would pay for her own troubles if we were to help fend off something or some reason in Imbala. To help her on this quest, she would both guide us and we would not have to pay her.
That sounds familiar. Now she opens up the map.
Make sure you also mention that she offered to find you someone who could give you information about what you seek.
Also explained that she would be able to she would try to find someone to be able to give us information on what we're seeking.
I also agree with her.
I'm still sticking with my tabaxis.
Yeah, we could take both.
Jonathan
take both.
Yeah, Jonathan puts
for pretty much half the party. Anyway, I can eat pretty much the entire party.
Jonathan puts his hand down and says, my vote is for a Q. Whatever you guys decide, I don't care, but I advise we take at least a Q.
I will trust his opinion. Oh.
And then, what about Gondolo and Farul? You guys like those guys or not so much?
Yeah. I'm not a fan. Yes, I have a Triceratops. That is literally the only advantage they have.
You don't trust the little hobbit character.
Jonathan is actually going to go and he's going to say, right now, I don't think we need any kind of...
Darkhammer, you're not there?
I said at the beginning of this that I was going to rent a room.
Well, yeah, but Chorus also said that they were stopping you guys and getting you guys all together to have this conversation.
Alright.
If you would like to not, that's fine. You can...
Yeah, you have no... You just accepting that you have no say.
You could play this off as like he's going to his room and like he doesn't care what we do. You can play that off as that.
It's fine. Okay, so it sounds to me like you're taking Iku, River Mist, and Flask of Wine, and Zendala is going with you as well. Does that sound right?
Yes.
Anybody want
okay.
to... Sorry, keep going.
Iku.
Just me, or does it sound like a lot?
I'd say let's...
It's only 3 people. I can easily feed them, and then it's going to be like NPCs. They're there, but we don't
Not
know.
only that, we do have 2 people that are able to supply good berries, which are actually very good.
Not yet. Not yet. Next level. As soon as I rank up, I can use it.
Same. I can do that too.
What are we doing? Who are we picking?
Iku and River Mist and Flaxwine.
Is that it?
Zendala is coming with us.
That's it. And Zendala's
looking for her father.
Okay.
We killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
They're cats.
We're going for Zendala's father. Going for...
Jonathan turns towards Zendala and says, "You don't have to worry any longer. We will find your father, I promise."
Wait, what was her story about her father? I can't remember.
Her story about... no, so she's looking for him. She heard talk that he was in trouble. Like she's looking for him, and she last she heard he left the city with a reptilian man who doesn't talk and smells funny, and she can't find him. And she wants to. She's worried about him.
Reptilian man. Does that sound familiar to me?
Roll me. No, you know what? No, it wouldn't sound familiar. You could roll a knowledge history check if you'd like, but it wouldn't probably.
Can I roll a history check?
Sure.
Didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Very
historical. Here, that sounds like it's unusually different.
Well, nothing.
Yeah, you guys don't know anything about it.
Neither do I.
Jonathan.
Nope.
Jonathan turns to Xianka, and he just goes, "Don't worry. You won't have to. We will find your father. I promise."
Thank you. I worry for his safety, and I want him to be okay.
And to stop her, and he's gonna go get some rest. We'll be leaving tomorrow in the morning.
Okay. That's great. Okay.
I say we start, and I go to the party after she leaves. I say we start with Mbala. I think we can take the river, the river west of Port Nyanzaru, and we can sail down that.
Start moving southwest.
It really doesn't matter. It's west. It's the literal only river on the west side.
Looking for what exactly again?
Mbala.
You're looking for the city of Mbala.
Mbala. It's on the map.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
It's on the map?
Uh-huh.
Not seeing it.
Here, I'll move you over to the big map.
So look to the west river of Port Nyanzaru, fall that down past Camp Nariachus and Camp Vengeance.
I see it.
It's that black dot in the hex.
Yeah, okay.
Big
right
map help.
Do we know anything about this place?
Yeah, right there.
No, not yet.
No. You know where it is.
Jonathan is going to look to the party.
How about now?
Wait, hold on. Why are you rolling history? You're not even from here.
Yeah, that's the question.
This is uncharted territories, so no one knows.
Only
this is
the natives
uncharted
would actually know that, I think.
Okay. Let me see. What do you know about Mbala? Let me see here.
I could have read it through books, but it'd have to be like...
You'd have to be
You
specific.
gotta roll really high for it.
Wait, he did roll 22.
It's true.
About a foreign country, but...
No, not yet. You can kill something tomorrow. Tell me you have that same freaking thing where you got to kill something every day.
God, no, that would suck here.
We would literally be losing party members left and right.
We'd lose it before he ever got to Umballa.
It'd be just
we
me
run
left.
through Granny Smith already.
Okay.
And you do not
what you know
want to try
about
and kill
Umballa is that it used to be not a grand city, but definitely a regional locale for this area. It used to have quite a few people, but people haven't really heard anything about it recently. It's on the map because people know where it used to be, but you don't hear much about traders or anything coming from that area.
Okay, Jonathan is going to look to the rest of the party and go, we do need a guide, yes, but what is most important is getting through the jungle correctly. I believe we can get through here quite easily. I actually grew up mainly in a forest, and jungles are quite similar to it, so...
We don't have to go through the jungle.
It should be quite easy to get through. I'm saying once we're on land.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so the plan right now is you're going to leave in the morning. You're going to buy supplies, and you're going to travel up the Western River towards Umballa. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So I remember the quest from last week. There was in one of in port, there was, I think it was number 9 or number 7. There is a temple.
Hang on a second. I do know what you're talking about. Give me just a minute. Yeah, there was a priestess who asked you to help you with something, right?
Yes. And
I think so.
She needed. It was something on the coast, I think.
Innete.
Oh, and then someone actually got poisoned because he has to go for something.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was a fort.
Fort Balerion is where Aaron needs to go.
We'd have to go the opposite way. I'd say not start there.
Yeah, probably not.
Let's not start there.
Since we're
get to it.
heading to Umballa.
Yeah, at some point, sure.
Eventually, we'll get to it.
Innette, the female Choltian who talked to you,
Yep.
Darkhammer, she wanted you to find some sort of... She wanted to search the Aldani Basin for what she thinks is some... she's had some disturbing visions showing the Aldani Basin. She wants to explore it.
Alright, is it on the map?
Where's that?
It's not on your map.
It's not on my map.
But she knows where it is, apparently.
Okay.
Sounds legit.
I told her I'd meet her.
You did. You did.
I'd tell her when to come.
All she told you about the Aldani Basin is that it was south of Port Nyanzaru.
And south could mean
South.
here.
Yeah, that's a long distance to look over.
Indeed, it is.
Here.
So here's kind of what I'm thinking for tonight, outside of game, like metagaming a little bit here.
Okay.
You guys are actually a really, really good spot to. We can prepare everything we need to set off, and then set off in the next session. I think it's probably our best bet because we're going to run out of time here. And that gives me a little bit more time to prepare any encounters that you guys might have. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, so we probably got another 30 minutes.
Alright.
Okay.
And I'm sick too, so I would not mind not playing until then.
Totally understand.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all take a rest. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You sleep through the night fairly easily. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Jonathan's gonna sleep on the roof. Jonathan is gonna go back up to the roof and he's gonna sing until he falls asleep.
Jonathan's on the roof. Darkhammer's in his room. Nyanti?
How much was the room that I rented? You never told me.
How much? Let's say 5 silver pieces.
All right.
I'm gonna go out in the trees outside of town and sleep in a tree.
Outside of town?
Yes.
The gates are closed, actually. So if you want to go there, you have to hop a gate.
Yes.
What do I roll?
Roll me athletics check. Or an acrobatics check.
Whichever is higher.
Yeah, it's not great. The wall's pretty high. After some looking around, you realize
But I do have climb speed, so.
Okay, I'll give it to you. If you want to climb out, you can do that.
Yeah.
Is there a particular tree you want to go to? That you can see?
A jungle tree, not just a normal oak. Jungle. Nice and leafy.
Okay. I would make sure that you know that the jungle alone, and especially at night, is very, very dangerous, and it's not safe to sleep in. And your character would know that.
Yeah, I know. I know where to sleep during the jungle night. From days locked, accidentally being left outside during night.
Okay. Okay. I want you to highs or lows.
Lows.
Okay.
It was highs,
okay.
wasn't it?
It was highs. I will tell you what happens to you shortly. Everyone else, let's see. Aaron and Chorus, you guys got a room. So Chorus, it was about 5 silver pieces. Jonathan's on the roof. Yofang, what are you doing?
I wanted to go to the roof, but I don't want to disturb Jonathan, so I guess I'll get a room.
You can go up there. You can go up there. I mean, it's up to you.
I saw how it made you uncomfortable on the ship, and when I went up there before, so.
Talk to me on the ship. Entire time.
Room. Doesn't matter.
Okay, that'll be 5 silver pieces. Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. You all sleep for the night. Yanti, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Speaking of encounters.
Indeed. Speaking of encounters.
Dun.
Okay. You are awoken by the sound of after not very long sleep. You've been probably asleep maybe 2-3 hours. You hear the sound of of rustling in the branches near you, and you open your eyes and you see what appears to be a 5 foot long snake slithering through the branches with its eyes on you.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Alrighty then, what kind of spells do I have? Let's check it. Have I recovered my health because I had 2 damage dealt to me somehow?
Yeah, you probably got that much back.
Okay. Let me check. I'm going to swipe a drop off the tree and ice knife it.
Okay, roll me a ranged attack check. It explodes, right?
Yeah, so it has to make a dex save. 13.
Okay, it does fail its dex save.
Okay. Slash roll 2d6 plus spell attack.
Jesus.
So it's just 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
So 9.
That's 9.
Yeah, it's 9. Okay. All right, so it takes 9 damage. Cool. Your shard of ice impacts pretty far away from this snake, but it gets caught in this blast of cold, and it very obviously you are not getting an easy meal, and it slithers away as fast as it possibly can.
You're off.
You can go back to it if you'd like.
Yes.
You just see a cat hiss at a snake. Piss off!
Yeah, exactly. All right. The sun rises over the city, You all see, you hear the sound of bustling coming through, and the sun rises.
Like New York, it never sleeps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Toddle.
Jonathan, as a morning ritual, is going to pull the glass chess piece out of his pocket. Oh, I will find you one. And then he will slip it back in his pocket and...
Okay, you do so. All right. So are you just climbing back over the wall, Neonti?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. Are you trying to hide?
Yeah, I'll make it stealthy.
Okay. Ooh, okay. You are stopped as you crest the top of the wall by a guard who points a spear at your throat and says, "Catman, why you do this?"
Because I sleep outside and I have friends to meet inside.
It's very dangerous out there. You should know this.
Yes, I do. So I'm used to being locked out, so I learned.
Well, you should know we do open the gates at dawn, so next time please go that way so you don't get stabbed.
Alrighty.
He pulls his spear back and he says, please leave the area.
Leaves the area.
Alrighty. Okay. Back at the Thundering Lizard, all of you are starting to wake up.
Jonathan is walking downstairs.
You feel like it's almost first bell. Hint, hint, chorus.
Ah, look where Nyanti is.
Aha.
No, not yet, chorus. We still gotta get stuff, because these are days of travel.
We have to find this backseat, then we can get our stuff.
Yeah, I would, if I were you guys, I would get your guides, then buy the stuff you need.
Yeah.
Which Nyanti would run into.
Has Nelda, has she gotten up yet?
Yep, she's waiting for you guys at the front.
She's also tired. She's very tired.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's waiting for you at the front of the Thundering Lizard.
Going to look to the rest of the party and go, okay, I don't want to deal with those tabaxi. I don't know about you lot, but I really don't care for them.
For me, please.
I'll go find the tabaxi and deal with them, and I'll go deal with the items that we need.
But again, you're not sure what you need.
That's why I'm saying, hey, let's put a list together before you guys leave, and I'll go get all the crap.
It's going to be hefty, so you definitely want guides to help you work through the list of what you need.
And Jonathan is going to go get Eku.
Okay, yeah, Eku's actually waiting outside as well.
I will follow Jonathan.
Jonathan looks to Eku and he says, we have taken upon your offer and we see that it is a wise decision to take you with us.
Indeed it is. I look forward to traveling with all of you and hearing some more of your sweet songs.
Do I run into the tabaxi?
Yes, you do. Tyler, the tabaxi are down at the southern gate right here.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I wandered through whatever gate they were going to be at.
Okay, so you and Chorus are waiting for him.
Do we have the list of what we're needing?
I will write your list now, actually.
Yeah, I'm assuming that we did that. We put down a list beforehand.
Yeah, so you know you need canoes. Each canoe can hold about 3 people. You also know you need fresh water and a means to generate fresh water. You also need food. And we are playing with exhaustion, so it's going to really matter.
Are we playing with carry weights?
We are playing with carry weights.
All right. What's
food?
The maximum?
You know, let me grab my player's handbook.
All
right. We need food.
I don't need to worry about carry weight. Cat carries very little.
Anyone else remember what Christensen said other than food and canoes?
You also need a way to generate fresh water.
We have a guy who can.
Yati!
You have a fire dragon.
Strength score multiplied by 15.
Strength times 15.
Strength what?
Strength score multiplied by 15 is how much you can carry.
So if I had an 11 strength, multiply that by 15.
Yep, it'd be 165.
Okay.
19 times 15.
18 times 15?
19.
What is that? It's 5.
I can carry a total of 180 pounds.
Is that 570? Am I wrong?
That sounds right. Oh, no, wait. I can carry 150.
My carry weight is
15 times 15?
Times 15.
Wait, 15 times 15 is 225.
It's your strength modifier times 15.
No.
Not the modifier.
It's your actual, not the strength.
No,
not
yeah.
the modifier, the literal strength.
The number, yes. So mine is 12. So 15, that's 180. I can carry 180 pounds of stuff.
Just also know this, though. Anytime you carry over 5 times your strength, you're encumbered, which means your speed drops.
Over 5 times your strength?
Yes.
Let's be honest, I carry so little. I think I only carry like 10 pounds of stuff.
Alright, so...
Use 285.
Christensen.
Go ahead.
News, food, fresh water, was that it? Or was there other things?
Shelter, some means of shelter.
Tents.
I have a backpack, water skin, and a bedroll. Tree is a nice
feel. Okay. Jonathan, Eku, and Darkhammer. Yeah, and I guess is Zendala as well. I guess Jonathan's gonna ask her if she wants to go.
How much before you guys go shopping? How much gold do you guys have?
I have 59.
Jonathan has.
I have 67. Well, I didn't roll the paladin thing though. Should I do that?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, Jonathan has 40 gold, but then he has a red ruby that's worth 50 gold.
Okay, so you still need to sell that.
Also,
where'd you get that?
I got that from when we went in and got the money from the one.
That's right. Okay, yeah. You could probably use it as a trade for 50 gold.
Or if I can persuade.
That's true.
No. Just leave 50. That's probably really good value. That's just a really good value.
Ooh, but
okay, so you guys head to. Everyone's come together. River Mist and Flask Flask of Wine are waiting, and they. Do you guys tell them your plan of where you want to
go? I do. I tell my beloved friends.
Well, I first say, "How are you?" In a long time.
Yeah, they say hello back.
We give the cat sign.
Yeah, they give you a sense of welcome, but also like determination and excitement.
They're excited.
Yeah, they're excited. Okay, it's time to go shopping, folks.
All right.
Yeah.
Both males.
All right. So, is everybody going, or is it just Jonathan, Darkhammer, and?
Oh, Jonathan, Darkhammer, Zendala, and Aku all were going while they were doing the meetup.
Okay.
Okay. Well, my guy, of course, he saw that guy that he saved earlier, Orvis, was in a lot of help, needed a lot of help in the Coliseum. And he's assuming that there's going to be a lot of more people like him. So he's going to go back to the Coliseum to see if anybody else needs help before he goes shopping. Because he needs to watch out for other people. Because some people can't watch after themselves.
This early in the morning, the Coliseum is empty.
Oh, then I'm going to go shopping.
Wave goodbye.
Okay. By the way, the canoes can actually hold 6 creatures. I'm sorry, 6.
All right.
It's good.
Okay. So you head to or Iku leads you to what appears to be a merchant by the river. And she says, "This is the place. This is where we can get the best prices, I believe."
Jonathan is going to walk to. Is it like we walk into like a
Yep.
store?
Yeah. It's like an open market like area. There's several canoes on a rack behind them. Behind a short halfling lady.
Jonathan is going to walk in and he's gonna basically look around, but he's gonna try and keep an eye on everyone and make sure that he doesn't lose them or they don't lose him.
Yeah, surely. The woman says, "Welcome. Are you just browsing, or are you planning to purchase?"
We actually plan to purchase. We are on a bit of a mission, I guess one would say. We're having to need transfer over the waters.
I see. Well, I do have the best canoes in the area. I'd be happy to sell one or two to you. Depends on what you're looking for, really. Are you planning to go into the jungle?
Actually, planning to head on down to
Yes.
Mabla?
Saying yes.
Nimbala. Just yes.
We plan on heading down the stream to Nimbala.
Imbala. MBLA.
Imbala.
MB.
Let me show you the way to Imbala.
Imbala.
Okay. Yeah, he'll go. We're planning on heading downstream to Mimbala.
I see. Well, you will need many things. It's not a short journey, especially by river. I guess there's no short journey here, of course.
We understand that.
You have a guide to take. Oh yes, Iku, there you are. I see. They're gonna accompany you and help you with this. Good. Okay. She says to you, "Well, I do have a shipment I need to send to Camp Vengeance. Would you be willing to drop that off on the way? I'll give you a discount, a 10% discount on whatever you buy."
Actually, gonna ask. He's gonna pull out his map and he's going to try and have her.
It's right on the way.
They're on the way.
It's
so
literally like on the river.
Yeah, it's on the river. Like.
Jonathan is gonna go. Well, I don't see why we couldn't. It is on the way, so I guess sure we can.
Great. That's truly great. Okay. You are gonna need some canoes, of course. How many of you there are you?
How many of us are there?
10 or
There's
so.
6 in our party online right now, and then there's
10.
Iku,
There's 10.
2 Tabaxi, and Zendala.
So 9.
Or more.
You could make do with 2 canoes, but if one of them gets lost or broken, someone's walking.
I'll walk.
A lot of people are walking if one breaks.
Yeah.
Jonathan's gonna look to her and go.
Oh.
We'll need probably 2 canoes.
Say 3.
Well, each canoe is about 50 gold pieces each.
Is that with the discount or without?
That is before the discount. I figure we'll do the discount at the end. Give you the most bang for your buck.
Jonathan is basically gonna ramble off the list of canoes, foods, a way to make fresh water, and then some like tents or supplies to pinch.
I made it sure that not to worry too much about fresh food because remember, Outlander, we can.
That's right.
Food. And
level up mean you can produce good berries. So yeah, so we're just Jonathan is gonna really only single. I thought it was like 10. Jonathan is going to go, well, we're going to need some canoes and tents, and I think that will be all.
Okay, let me check the player's handbook real quick. Do you guys all have water skins? You probably need to buy those as well.
Yeah, I was about to say water skins, because I can create water, but it's in a cube.
I have a water skin.
Skins as well. It's about
Okay, give me a second. I will. I'm going to compile a list for just a minute and tell you exactly how much it's going to cost you.
Yeah, just the basics, because we also have people who have Outlander backgrounds and have natural hunting.
How many tents are you looking for?
How big are the tents?
2-person tents.
Take 7.
6, 7. We need like 6. That's it.
I'm assuming that Zendala is not going to want to share a tent with any of us. I can pair up with Darkhammer.
Tabaxi will sleep together.
Yeah, Tabaxi will sleep together, but it's a 2-man tent, so the 2 Tabaxi are fine.
I wouldn't mind sleeping with the chorus.
3 chorus.
With my bedroll.
Yanti, are you going to sleep outside in the trees? Because that's what Jonathan's...
No, hashtag kitten pile.
Okay, so then Jonathan's planning on sleeping outside. Aku's probably going to want one.
I don't need one. I have a
will Yofang want a tent or no?
Sharing with if I had said tent.
Sharing with either Chorus or Aaron.
Me and Chorus are sharing together.
The same tent. That's a perfect idea. Yeah.
That was my previous comment. Lovely night with the ones you care about.
Yeah, Yofeng and Aaron would have to sleep in the same tent. And Chorus and Erdstrin. And so, yeah, we're going to need 6 tents.
Okay. And then, how about fish and tackle? Fishing tackle?
I'm good.
You guys don't need to catch fish?
We do have to catch stuff. Outlander works on land. So sometimes. You have to
catch fish. You can still try and go fishing.
Stab a fish with a great sword.
Chorus.
I can do it with a bow and arrow, and I do have a spear and a rapier, so I can just do that and try and stab the fish.
I'm gonna go with the fishing
campaign, Tyler.
Jonathan's gonna say we'll also take some 2 poles for some fishing tackle.
Okay. Alrighty. So your total right now is, before any minuses, which I will give you in a minute. Let's see here. 119 gold pieces.
119. Okay. And then with the... Gonna be like a persuasion thing, or...
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Natural 20.
Nice. Very good. She offers you an additional 15% off the 10% she offers.
No, it's only 75% of the original price.
25% off. Okay. So that's about 75 gold, somewhere around there.
It is 89 gold and 2 or 3 silver.
All right, yeah, that's cheap.
Okay.
Jonathan is going to take out.
How many of us are there?
In party
like
6.
right here.
So
each of us gives like 15 gold.
Stop. Wait. You guys are not there. It is me.
Yeah, but we'll pay you back.
What Jonathan is going to do is he's going to pull out his 40 gold and he's going to pull out the 50 gold worth gem. He's going to look at the... Oh, did we even get her name?
No, she didn't give you a name.
Jonathan's going to pull out the ruby and his 40 gold and he's going to say, this is... The ruby is worth 50 gold. I've been told by a keep forgetting what she is called. A debt collector.
She tells you she'll give you 40 for it.
Quite sure. She was pretty sure that it was worth 50. I mean,
she says to you, "Well, I've given you so much already. If you want to get it checked by the jewelers over in the jewel market, that's fine. They can send a note of promissory with it. If you want to do that, that's fine with me. But I'll give you 40 for it right now."
Just do it.
Darkhammer, do you mind if I borrow 10 gold from you?
I'll just pay the 50.
Darn.
You owe me 50 interest.
Darkhammer.
I am your father.
Luke.
Oh, that's the problem.
I am your father.
I'll pay 50 for it.
Luke, do you
I'll
have
pay the 50.
Well, I have 50 and 4, or I have 80. You just need to pay 10.
No, I'll pay the 50. You get that stone appraised, and you pay.
Okay then. Jonathan is going to give her 40, and Darkhammer will give her 50. It'll go. Darkhammer will give her 50, and then Jonathan will give her 39. But then he'll give her the gold and say, "Keep the chain."
Okay.
Enough for us, thank you.
Thank you. That's very kind. I will have another canoe ready to go down with supplies for Camp Righteous, so I hope you can paddle a third canoe.
Right, that'll be no problem.
Right. I'll paddle the third canoe.
All right. I would advise, what is your race again?
I'm a human.
Are you human?
I am a human.
Are you talking about Darkhammer?
Yeah, Darkhammer. What is he?
I am a human.
I believe Darkhammer is a human. Yes.
Are you?
So he does not have dark vision. Yolfang, do you have dark vision?
Never.
Do you have dark vision?
Who are you talking to?
Yes.
Chorus. Chorus, do you have dark vision?
I do.
He does.
Jonathan. So basically, Jonathan is gonna back to the group by now. Stuff, okay. And then we plan to leave. Jonathan is going to look at the party and go, I would advise we divide the groups to where we have at least some people that can see in the dark and one each. Hammer, you said you would take the with the supplies.
Iku pops up or kind of pipes up and she says, I hope you're not planning to travel at night. That's a terrible idea.
Just in case if things do get dark, then we would at least have eyes that can see.
Well,
I do not plan on having us travel through the night, I assure you. That would be very dangerous with a party this big.
In the night, we have to make a quick getaway. We have to organize the system now.
That's fair.
Actually, I don't have dark vision. I don't have dark vision.
Jonathan goes, do Tabaxi have dark vision?
Yes, you do. You have natural dark
vision. Jonathan is going to look to Nyanti and go, do you mind accompanying Darkhammer along with Erin in the cargo?
And Chorus?
Yes. But I'm also having a conversation to catch up on all the events that have happened in Port Nyanzaro and around Cholt that the twins have heard in Tabaxi.
Yes. Jonathan turns to Chorus. I would advise you go with the Tabaxi, since they're apparently your friends, and he does air quotations.
Well, Yanti stick with Tabaxi.
I'm guessing you don't.
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Jonathan is saying Chorus and the two Tabaxi are in a canoe. Nyanti, Aaron, and Darkhammer are in a canoe, and then Jonathan, Yolfang, what's her name? I keep forgetting it. Aku, and then Zendala are in a canoe.
Okay, guys.
You just insulted
you know,
Nyanti.
how much money do we have spare? Because we have to pay these guys.
No, if we promised them certain things.
Yeah, you
promised them a
right. They're
cut
good.
of what we get.
We get no. We pay nothing.
He can be in the canoe, and you guys can like be in canoes next to each other, but
also, Jonathan,
people with dark vision in separate canoes, just in case something happens.
Okay, the tabaxi with me.
Jonathan.
Okay.
When you said in those tabaxi friends, you insulted Nyanti too.
Jonathan just goes, all right then. And so then he's basically explaining that it would be the best layout for that. Yes, Darkhammer?
I forgot what I was going to say now. Crap.
I go, guys, quick thing. We should probably get a rate of exploration. The tabaxi have told me that Flaming Fist have been attacking people at random if they don't have it.
That.
How much is a writ?
Then looks towards Nyanki and says, all right, and where would we get that from?
I look to them and go and say to Tabaxi, where did I find Nyat?
Just a second.
Yeah, I was just wondering. He was like, oh, that is very important to have.
I hope no one is like is mad because I'm sorting everyone out this way, but it's like Jonathan is a complete strategist when it comes down to survival. So he's like everything has to be set.
Go with the flow, druid.
It's understandable, but
Luke, Jonathan is gonna go do that. He is. He knows to go do that. Back, he promises.
I'm gonna go reading Google Docs just to list all this.
I promise that as soon as I get this appraised and we sell it, you will get the money from it. I thank you for that one.
Simple mathematics.
Oh, okay. Nancy looks and goes, I actually have to get this son after all, that kid after all, because to get rid of exploration, the best place is to get it from Fort Belerian.
You guys can always chance it, just so you know.
Yeah, we're just gonna chance.
Well, Jonathan looks towards Nyanti, kind of confused. Why would we need a child?
He points to what Aaron. He goes, "You remember what he said about grabbing a kid?"
She.
I meant you. I never talked to whoever you talked to.
What about grabbing the kid?
We might as well grab him while we're over, if we go over there, because the rid of exploration just keeps us from the Flaming Fist patrols.
Right. Let us find this child quickly.
Okay, so you're gonna head up towards Fort Belerian first?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good place for us to stop unless you guys have something else you'd like to do. I know Jonathan needs to sell his thing so Darkhammer can get some of his money back, correct?
Yes. Jonathan wants to do that right away.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
20, please. Persuasion.
Okay, you find someone who's willing to sell you, willing to buy your ruby for he ends up giving you about 52.
Okay, Jonathan is gonna take it, and then he's gonna go over, give Darkhammer his 50 gold, and now he has 2 extra.
Okay, is there a particular time of the day you guys are trying to leave?
Is hurrying everyone and saying that we should probably try and leave before noon.
As soon as possible.
Yeah, it's almost mid-morning now.
Yeah, we need to leave soon. Get the kid, start the travel. The sooner we leave, the sooner we get there, and the easier the conditions may be.
Alright. How much food...
No, we can get her father back. He points to, and the sooner we'll be able to get all this crazy stuff going on.
We are on a time constraint.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Okay, so are you... How are you going to get to Fort Valerian?
We're going to...
Or do we chance it and we just ignore it?
That's an option too.
And then
I asked him to backseat how often would you see these patrols?
They tell you. Well, we see. What was her voice? They tell you that they see him fairly often in the northern zombie-infested zones, but not so much down further south of Port Nyanzaru.
Okay, so they're kind of in the area we were going.
Guys,
yeah,
it's up to you. If you look at the map, there is like a zombie, like a
full day away from the river.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Not like it's right next to the river.
Jonathan looks towards Nianti and says, "I would advise we try not to risk anything. It would be wiser just to get what we can, to get down there as soon as possible without getting into any interactions. The greater chance we have of getting there and back as fast as possible. Wasting time to try and find a child, but still.
You're not trying to find a child now. You're trying to get rid of exploration.
Yeah. Child in order to get the right of exploration.
Where's that mine, Christensen?
What's it?
Where's that mine?
It is.
There are 2 mines.
To find her child right now, because he's off somewhere. Like, she told us where he is, but we have to go get him.
Hang on a second.
He's not really a child. He's a...
Her child.
Son.
Guys, there is a time constraint on this mission. We want to get...
Yes, but it's not going to be like days.
No, the main mission, like, if it takes one hexagon a full day to pass through, I'm pretty sure that it's going to take about maybe a month.
And we're talking about having to get all the way down to the area of the Peaks of Flame and the Valley of Lost Honor.
About like a 4 to 5 week trek.
If we honestly went straight from Nyanzaru to Peaks of Flame, it'd take about a month. Oh, okay.
Alright, I say we head to Mbala as soon as possible.
Say?
Head to Mbala as soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yes.
Okay, do we have a plan?
Yes.
And go immediately to him.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris.
Where is the tabaxi spot at? Where do they want to go?
They're trying to find
Zambala's father.
Which is anywhere.
Yeah, he could be anywhere.
With them, we're getting a 2-in-1 deal. Father, and we're finding the guy that they're wanting because they're one and the same.
Do they have any clues about where he might be?
No, they have no idea. They just know that they need to find him. They know that he left the city. That's all they know.
Then is going to ask Zenbala. He's going to pull out his map and go. That he did go off with the lizard men, correct?
That is all I know. Yes.
Do you know which direction they went, or at all?
I was told they went into the jungle, but other than that, I'm not sure.
I'm sure we'll encounter him on the way.
The tabaxi responds that they only... You know what? Roll me... You know what? How's your luck?
Eyes. It didn't work any of the times before, but it should work this time.
It does work this time. They tell you, yes, the lizard man. We are aware of him, yes. That wanted to take him away? No, he was a companion to dear Artis. And we would find them.
Do you think you know where they might have gone?
Gone? No. If we knew, we would go find them ourselves. We just know that they went into the forests. We're not sure where or even why.
I'm gonna tell her that she probably doesn't have to worry. The lizardmen seem to be friendly to her father.
Okay. Zendala says, Thank you, Green Man. I appreciate this. Chorus, was it?
That's my name.
Well, I appreciate you finding that out. It's good to know that he's not in danger from the lizard man, but he is in the jungle, and I would like to find him.
I'm gonna try and work on that part.
Yeah, Jonathan is basically gonna... He's gonna stand next to Chorus, and he's gonna say, "Oh, with us, I assure you, find him to the best of our ability."
I have all faith in you. I know we'll find her. Find him. Sorry, him. Of course it's a him.
Don't worry, everybody uses Yanti.
I assume we're just gonna start heading on our way up to where the kid is, and we're gonna stop there.
Yeah. So I think this is actually a good stop. Or going out of Port Nyanzaru right now. So next week we will probably head to Fort Valerian, take care of some stuff there, and then we will head down the river Shoshinkar.
Oh, role play act. Jonathan is going to, as they're starting to head off to Fort Nyanzaru, he's gonna put his hand to his pocket and just make sure that the still there.
Okay. As you are leaving, you hear a do 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 do. You can level up.
Yeah.
You can all level up.
You've acquired a level.
What?
You're all level 2
That's
with
not
300
fair.
experience points.
I worked hard to get my 300 XP, and these other people who did only 200 XP worth get 300 regardless. It's unfair.
Hey,
I just bought all of our crap, so therefore I technically deserve it.
Excuse me.
Hey, you, Isaac, the other one.
Majority of the crap since I paid 50.
I pulled out his
I'm the
feet.
only one who's been in actual combat yet.
Congratulations, you all level up.
Well, no.
Now shut up and stop
What does that
complaining.
even mean?
I'm not complaining.
roll
I
your
said
health.
yay.
Daniel, basically you get to move up to the next level. We can talk about it on Monday to walk you through what you need to do.
Alright.
Alright. Well,
All right, folks.
So, do I gain health?
You are going to get
Yes.
yeah.